He said something. What did he say?
Say it once you stop chewing off the mic.
I can't remember. He said something along the lines of, when said something about God, like when God says, that he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Yeah. I don't know.
Did you say it in that Italian accent?
No, there was something else where he said, you know when people look at the fourth wall, the fourth camera, whatever it's called, when they break
the fourth wall.
Yeah, and he looked at us like this. He's just like, what's going on here?
I don't know, but
he's like, yeah, you get what I mean, don't you? I mean, am
I right?
There was a blunder by me. Yeah, it was Psalm 91. He must have been reading one of the lines, and then he asked a question about something inside that specific scripture.
Yeah,
and he just see me come along. He was like, what does this mean? And I just started reading the scripture. He's like, no,
that's not what I said.
Did you see that? And I was like, and he said no. I was like, oh. So when he asked me to read out, I think it was Genesis 17, I started reading because I was reading from the NLT version.
Wrong.
And I said, Abraham. And he said, yeah, Abraham. I said, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I heard that from your wife as well. I said, it says Abraham here. And right at the top it says, Abraham changed his name to Abraham. I said, okay, so I was right.
But I was, yeah. Before whose is this?
So,
all right.
What? No, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yours look a bit dusty.
Yeah.
This has gone traveling.
We'll get to it.
It's gone traveling. But Tobi actually says that he really wears.
Hey, let's start.
Hey ho!
All right. Hello, everybody. Oh, I was gonna say long time no see. Ficky. But you can't say that because that's actually racist.
Yeah.
Long time no see.
Yeah, because it's derived from when Americans used to make fun of Southeast Asian immigrants when they would come over to the country and they would mock the way they speak. So no can do and long time no see.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because they're making fun of like.
What?
No. Are you kidding me?
Fuck.
No. Oh, we're bleeping.
Wait. You know that video that you showed me when the guy's doing the press ups? Like, oh fuck.
Yeah, no. Long time no see because they're mocking the way they speak.
No see.
You know the way that like like pidgin, but for East Asian people, it sounds like them saying.
Oh, so when they say I
said it's because their eyes are generally hooded, they can't see. Is that what you thought, Michael?
Okay, she said hooded.
Because
somebody call the police.
That's what that is.
No, but you can see where that.
No, that's right.
Tell me, if someone said that to you, I kind of. When you said that, I thought.
But I said no can do as well. What about that one then?
I completely missed that one. I
just when was this found out? Who said this?
I went to some inclusion training at work.
Wow.
Yeah, very interesting.
Wow, they really be revealing stuff with those stuff. Yeah, very useful.
Yeah. They also called out urban. So there's anyone out there that's using the word urban or inner city.
You used the word urban
It's
before.
racial.
No, I used it using the Dizzy Rascal. What do you call it? Urban. What do you call it? No, I didn't.
No, you didn't, liar.
Urban scene. The urban scene.
All right. Hello, everybody. It is Kesi. I don't even remember my intro. Kesi, a.k.a. Case Boogie, in the cut. What it do?
Buying a shammy tea if you're damn well nasty. Yee.
And it's Mr. MBT. I'm drinking Red Bull today.
Wait.
Exciting time. Not sponsored though.
Not sponsored. Yeah.
Gling, gling, gling.
Yeah. We look like Power Rangers. You know that.
Mighty morphing.
So.
I was gonna sing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
I was gonna go Teenage Mutant.
Don't worry.
It's gonna be worse to say fusion.
It was the what's it called? The system you was watching. They were all just fused into one, innit?
Did you have Sky when you were younger?
Yes, I had Sky. What's the other one we had before Sky? You know that black
Telemundo.
box? What?
I don't know what the thing was called.
Was it something? Like there was a
TiVo, NTA.
No.
NTVia.
But no, there was a black box that had a black remote.
I can't lie.
I think that was
Sky. Illegal.
No, it wasn't. No, that one was actually a proper one.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
I thought it was illegal.
No.
I can't lie.
No.
Yeah,
Case was going to talk about the illegal one, innit?
No, I'm not going to talk about that. Anyway, hello everybody. It's been such a long time. We miss y'all. If you miss us, we miss you. Listen, it's been a long time. We really had to get our house in order and sort ourselves out. But what that means is that when we come back even better.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, and we've got a lot to share with you today.
Yeah, there's a lot been going on.
So much has been happening while we've been away. But do not worry, okay? Do not fear, do not fret. We're going to cover it all today.
Oh, 100%.
Okay. Let's get straight into it. Also,
Oh, the Red Bull.
A big shout out to everybody who has still been listening. We hope that during this absence that we've had, that you have had time to catch up on everything that we've been up to.
Yeah.
And we've got lots to fill you in on. So stay tuned. All right, let's get straight into it. You know it, you love it. It is time for Table Trainers.
Trainers tables. Watch out!
Very volatile. I like the
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think I lost an Adam's apple.
Wow.
Yeah, get it back. Okay. Now today. Wow. Today. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, because what you're about to go to is the best looking trainer on the
I haven't
table.
even started. What's going on?
Has it been that long?
God damn. Right. If you are listening, it would do you well, as always, to come on down to YouTube Town so you can see these trainers in a what?
In a real life.
But if you don't want to come on down to YouTube Town, that's okay. I'm going to describe them to you anyway.
No, it's really not okay.
It is okay. It is okay because not everyone can go onto YouTube. Not everyone's available. Not everyone's capable. And that's very fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's an inclusive town. All right.
I was about to say something.
Except for Apple. Sorry.
Yeah, keep it to yourself. If you are watching, you would see that, I mean, there's a theme here, but it's probably not the theme that you think it is upon Fez visual.
Yeah.
Okay. We do have a lot of the same trainer. In some cases, the exact same trainer. However,
Some cases.
However, our theme here today is our most worn trainers, the trainers that we are just like they're our go-tos, they're our beaters. We wear them non-stop. We really enjoy them. We're having a great
Wait.
Right now.
No, that is not my beater. My shoe is not beaten like your shoes
All
have
right.
been beaten.
When we say beaters,
Yes.
some of them aren't always beating.
Yes.
But they are our go-tos. We wear them every time, come rain, come shine.
Yeah.
These are our go-tos. These are the ones we lean towards. All right.
And some of us don't ruin our trainers like the others.
Yeah, but some of us have really leant on them. Lean on me. They've been leaning.
Yeah. That one looks like someone that has grown a beard and left it unkept.
No, this person took it to war. Anyway, we'll get there though. So to the right of us, we have the New Balance 990 V3. This is a Teddy Santis special, right? Mm-hmm. The color is amethyst, I believe.
Yes, it is. That beautiful amethyst purple with the orange N. Orange N. Yes.
Thank you, MBT.
Wait, was that a bit too much?
The saliva. I can
really?
hear it taking place.
Yeah, no, it's just a wishy-washy in my mouth.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so this one here is MBT's pick. He's very clearly very excited
of course.
to share his experience with the shoe. So Michael, please, can you just tell us a bit more about how much you've been enjoying the shoe and how appropriate it is, and you know some of the outfits that you've worn with this trainer?
Yeah. So basically, this is a very slept-on trainer.
Very slept on. I'm trying to buy another pair so everyone continues.
It is so mad how many people slept on this trainer until they saw it on our feet, and now you're questioning why.
Okay.
The answer is you slept on it. Now, in regards to this trainer, so this is one of the releases from Teddy Santis since he joined New Balance.
One of 5,000.
Yes, one of many colorways. And it's a purple trainer. A lot of people saw it online and was thinking, how am I going to wear a purple trainer? Well, me and Tobi have shown you on multiple occasions. And what I will now say is that it might need to get doubled up on.
For sure.
Yeah,
Once
it might
goes,
need to.
this goes. And this is a beautiful colorway.
It's beautiful. It's mad how we've been able to wear it with so many different outfits.
Would you like to talk us through some of them?
Like what you see I'm wearing right now, which is a cardigan, Uniqlo t-shirt and tracksuit bottoms. I can wear it with this. I've already worn it with some camouflage trousers. Gone, checked my Instagram or my TikTok, Mr_MBT.
Well done.
I've also worn these with some shorts. Yes, you wanted to talk? No. I've also worn it with some Cole Buxton shorts with a black t-shirt and these trainers. Yes, it looks very clean. I can do this, but can you?
I think the main thing is that it's a very versatile shoe for the colorway that it actually is.
Yes.
People look at that purple and think, God damn, how the hell am I going to wear purple? But really and truly, it is super easy to wear.
Yeah.
You can throw it on at anything. And, well, not anything. Don't go and wear it with yellow because you will look crazy. But
Probably could, you know.
I
think you probably could.
Yellow.
Yeah, you probably could.
Yellow.
Yeah, man say yellow. Yeah, I think you could. I actually think you could.
I mean, someone try it. Someone definitely try it. But yeah, beautiful shoe.
It's definitely a Marmite shoe, I feel.
Think.
Yeah.
Are you a fan?
Kesi doesn't like it.
What?
No, I don't like them. I actually really don't like them. Like
Wow.
I actually really, really don't like them. And it's so confusing to me because generally the three of us all have similar tastes.
Yeah.
Like, there's not one thing that you guys will love that I'll absolutely hate. It's quite rare that we find ourselves in that bag. This is Exhibit A, I fear. I just don't. I feel like the purple just reminds me of Ursula from
Not Ursula.
Little Mermaid.
The one wearing the
navy
black
and
dress.
The purple,
The
yeah.
witch. The
That's what
one
was-
that wants to
was
take
that
the voice
racist?
away.
Was she supposed to be black?
She wasn't. She was purple.
Or was she supposed to be black?
You're racializing her. She's purple. In the
No,
film.
because what they normally do is when someone's purple.
I'll
it's
tell
not-
you.
Toby,
who's black.
stop while you
I'll
can,
tell you who's black.
please.
Sebastian. Focus.
What, because of his
Sebastian.
Jamaican voice? Or his
Yes.
Caribbean voice?
I mean, how?
Yeah.
Where else is he supposed to be from? He's got to be black.
I need you to be black.
What about those island boys? Where are they from?
They're not. They're definitely not from
They're from the
America.
land of the colonizers.
Massachusetts, whatever they call it.
Columbuses.
Wisconsin.
Those island boys,
Yeah, there's
they
white
sound
young.
they sound Caribbean, but they are definitely from Texas.
They're from Wisconsin.
Child. Anyways.
California.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan, but it is very versatile because it is a bright color.
Yeah.
Or at least I can say Michael's is a bright color.
We'll get to the pedestal.
Yeah, yeah.
To the
Wizkid
little
said,
you.
"Don't dull." You said,
Yeah.
"I don't believe you." All right.
Oh.
To the left of us, we have it's the cutest behind the black is the New Balance 990B5.
You say it's the cutest what?
It's the cutest pair on the block.
Why? That is not cute anymore. That looks
No,
like
no.
a dog that has been battered. Why does the front bend up? How can you have crease in this material?
First of all, yeah.
You creased them.
First of all, I'm sorry.
What? I can't see it.
Yeah. All right then. But the people can. They know.
What, can see what?
Now look, these are actually beaters. And what I will say, actually, one thing that I did to this shoe, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, I really didn't like. I won't do that again. Yeah, you know how I like to just force my foot inside
Yeah.
the shoe. I did it, and I felt that I heard the plastic on this bit. I had to go.
Yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, on mine, I've done it so many times that it's just
like this now.
Yeah, it's it's
no,
bent.
no. I did it once.
I don't
I'm not
mind.
doing that again. Anyway, I really like this pair. When I first got them, I think I was definitely 100% influenced by MBT.
Of course.
I said absolutely. I just want to look as cool as he does when he wears
of
his.
course, look at me.
That is what I wanted, and so
Gas me up some more.
I'm gonna disconnect your mic. So anyway, what I did was when I first got them, I was just trying to wear them whenever I wanted to make like fashion statements or like along with a cool fit. Now I don't really care so much, so I kind of wear these whenever I need to go somewhere that I know I'll be on my feet for a long time.
Yeah.
And especially since like post surgery for me, to those who don't know, I had surgery on my foot. This shoe is perfect because of the cushioning underneath.
It's an orthopedic shoe.
That's probably why I like it
It's
so much.
orthopedic
It's
shoe.
so good to me. And I think it looks really cool. And actually, I like it when it's a bit beat up. I think it looks
Yeah.
really cool.
It
And
does.
I like that the grey doesn't look too criminal after
Yeah.
being beat up a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's my pair. I'm very happy with it. We all have this trainer, right?
Yeah.
We all do.
we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like my one's small for me now, though.
Really?
Yeah. I feel paid when I wear it.
I think this pair is a 6.5, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially.
mine's a 6.5. I went upper size.
Yeah, especially that size. Yeah, you
size.
need to.
I think the V5 should definitely need to go upper size. I
Yeah.
got my exact size and I'm screaming.
Yeah,
Mate,
I
what,
went
me?
upper half size.
Huh.
It hurts
See
me.
my corn
Oh,
Yeah.
for that.
through the material.
Yeah, guys, if you're getting a V5, make sure you got a 0.5
Yeah.
at least.
I don't know why either, but yeah, 0.5 size up. I
These
would.
though, 100%
Yeah,
true size.
keep
Size.
for sure.
keep your size, especially if you're getting those Jowns, the green ones that I've got that no many. Whoa.
Hey,
No money.
let's move on.
No
One
many,
thing I will
no
say
many.
though, I don't know about you guys. See, when you're shopping for shoes, do you shop in your UK size or your Europe size, like
What?
your Euro size?
I think Europe size is probably the best bet.
It's the best.
Universally.
Really?
That's what I was
University.
gonna say.
Do not play
whenever,
yourself.
whenever you want to buy something, my piece of advice: always look at the European size. So for me, anyone that's a size 6 that wears women's shoes, you'll know what I'm talking about. Size 6 for women can either be a 39 or a 40. It just depends on what people want to tell you. So for me, I always ask for the European size. When I used to win raffles on Offspring,
Yeah.
and they would say, what size are you? I'd be like, can you confirm whether this is a 39 or a 40? If it was a 39, I wouldn't take it.
Yeah.
If it's a 40, that's the one I go with.
Yeah, you want that
look-
extra inch in it.
You need, no, I need, that's my size now. I've deeped it. This is a 40. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
guess I've gone true to size, but stick with your Euro size if in doubt.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to get me shoes, I'm EU 43.
But
just to
the
say.
thing is, you can't do that with New Balance though, because their sizing is off.
No, but you can
Because
do
a size because a size 11 US size 11 in New Balance. Because when you get the made in US New Balances, you have to look at the sizes which are all in US sizes.
Yeah.
A size 11 US size is a 10.5.
Do you track back to the EU size?
Don't you look at the size guide?
What about you go back to the
You probably need what? EU
right.
44.5.
On the pedestal today. God damn. On the pedestal today, we have...
No.
We have battered and breast. God damn. This is literally the before and after.
Yeah, this is the pastel purple.
yeah.
No, it's not that.
This one is not even pastel. This one is really not good. I don't even know what to call this.
Look at it. That is what it looks like after you've worn it every single day for 99 days.
Wash out.
Tobi thought they were Tom Sachs.
Simply the acid wash version.
Yeah. Like, God.
Let me tell you something about this shoe. This shoe is so good, guys.
General purpose.
It is general purpose. I absolutely love this shoe. And the reason why it looks like that is because it's gone cross country. It has been traveling. It's been up in the air and it's been to a few different countries now.
Did you take it to Rome?
Yes, I did. And it traveled the streets and there's a lot of dust in the streets.
Because you went through those cobbler streets.
Oh, yeah. And the couple of streets are kind of messed up.
The boogaloo.
The boogaloo. Yeah.
Right, okay.
But I absolutely love this shoe. I was able to wear it with multiple outfits. Grey, blue. What else did I wear it with? Grey, blue. Yeah, that's it.
You sold your you sold your Daytonas to get those, innit?
I did.
Yeah.
I did sell
Great choice.
the Kith New Balance.
I'm looking at them though.
What, the Daytonas?
Yeah, with one eye.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Close that eye. I think the Daytonas are nice, but they're not great. These are much better, and I'm definitely going to re-up on them very soon. But Skrilla, please come and improve these because, please, I need help.
Yes, shout out approved cleaning. Do you have any thoughts that you would like to give on the approved cleaning wipes?
Oh, mate.
Sensational?
Yeah.
So shout out approved cleaning. We'll come back to you guys on when that's available. But shout out to approved cleaning as always. They bless MBT with a first sample of some wipes that they're going to be bringing to the market.
Nuts.
And
does it have the
says
abrasion
they're
side,
nuts.
the rough side?
It doesn't need it.
Oh, it doesn't need it?
It doesn't need it.
Wow.
That solution on that thing.
New technology.
Anyway, we come back to you later.
We'll come back to you on that.
Yeah,
but you heard it here first. But for now, it is Tables Trainers.
Trainers, tables, watch out!
Thank you, MBT.
So, guys, every single week we come with the latest news about music, fashion, what's popular in the culture, and sneakers from time to time. Anyway, so the first thing on the list is Rihanna. Yeah? Umbrella.
You're jarring. You said umbrella.
Yeah, Umbrella. Pond on the replay.
Pond on the replay.
Pond on.
Oh.
Pond on.
With Steph.
On,
right.
Yeah.
God.
That was a good one. I'll leave you to have
Can
that
I
one.
just say, guys, because we've got so much to catch up on, just know that today we are going to literally just be catching up.
Yeah.
That is our plan of action. We want to catch up with y'all.
Yeah.
We want y'all to
catch up.
Yes. Okay. All right. Is that you trying to name the episode? Shady.
That ain't even the episode. That might be
You have to spell it with
name.
a K. The cat.
No.
No?
Relax. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Come on, man.
All right, so Rihanna has been confirmed. Like I said, Mrs. Umbrella.
Mrs. Umbrella. L-I-A.
Mrs. ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rockies.
Do we know her child's name yet?
No.
No, it's probably like Gucci or something like that.
Right.
Or ASAP something. Anyway, yeah, you never know. So Rihanna. ASAP Rockies. ASAP. What's your problem?
Just no.
ASAP Rocky's Sugar Mum.
Sugar Mum
has been confirmed for the Super Bowl.
Why is she a sugar? Because she's a billionaire.
No, she's older than him as well.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, Rihanna has been confirmed. Well, she hasn't necessarily been confirmed, but it's been confirmed that she will be performing at the Super Bowl. I'm very excited for that.
I don't think she has the energy.
No new music.
She isn't. The thing is, music isn't her priority when she's making billions.
What is her priority?
Her child.
I hear that. That's fair. That's very true.
Yeah.
But that's right. 100%.
Yeah.
But outside of it
That
being her priority, I think she's given us enough albums. Like,
Oh,
we've got enough to
100%.
work.
How many albums has she created?
I think 9.
Oh, shit.
So it's going to be like Time Life. It's just going to be like historical stuff.
Yeah, you are silent.
The last Super Bowl, we had Dr. Dre and 50 Cent.
And that was bad.
And you saw how 50 Cent was.
I didn't think it was bad.
All
You
the
thought
blood
it was
rush to
bad?
his head when he was
What? The last Super Bowl?
I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Did you not see Snoop Dogg in the back, in the corner, trying to smoke weed?
Oh, yeah.
That crackhead.
Very bad.
So go. 1, 2, 3.
You can't. How can you say very good? 50 Cent was hanging upside down, yeah? He looked like the most obese bat I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God. Guys, I feel like that's really unfair.
and the thing
I
was
thought it
still-
was really good.
He went on to
was
Breakfast Club to explain why he looked so big. And
what was his
He's
explanation?
50 something. He's tonk. What do you want? What do you want from him?
But he was like, it's the way the camera was. No, it's just you.
I'll tell you who pissed me off. Eminem, amazing.
Yeah,
Eminem.
It's Eminem.
Fuck off. You can absolutely get out.
Don't
Get down on your knee.
No, don't do this. That used to be someone that used to heavily listen to.
Absolutely.
Look at Shady was her best friend.
No one's gonna smoke me for it. I had an Eminem phase, and there was good reason.
What's it back when he was with Dido?
Nah, this is
No, it's D13, isn't it? Where
this is
it's
recent.
D12.
D12.
That's it.
Extra remember you.
I was
I've been so many places, but nothing coming.
You saw me on one of the hills like this.
You're the worst.
Oh my goodness. Was you wearing black mascara and all that?
No one's gonna smoke me for having an Eminem moment. I think
fair.
so. Okay, I think I was an Eminem stan between the years of
Did you dye hair blonde? Wear white teeth.
Miss Shady.
It just was never that deep. And the thing is, I wasn't even a real stan because I didn't go back to listen to his old music.
Okay.
Obviously, there was that one album that he came out with all the bangers.
Is that the one?
It might be. I don't remember. This is what I'm saying.
songs.
I'm a capper because I don't really know his music like that. But there was a time I was obsessed with Eminem.
Wow.
When he came out with the Recovery album, that was all me.
Yeah, it was
2010.
Recovery, wasn't it?
There you go.
Let me even ask you guys. Obviously, you've already spoken about it. What artists have you been like obsessed on?
Obsessed
for your
with
whole time.
Michael Jackson.
You had to go back there.
Did you watch Moonwalker?
Everything.
Yeah, we did.
Everything.
We watched that multiple
That
times.
film
Oh wow, that was
Yeah.
when he turned to a cartoon.
When he turns into a rabbit at the end.
Greatest moment.
Great.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, that
Rest in
nigga.
peace, MJ.
Yeah, rest in peace to Michael Jackson. I've had my moments. So obviously Eminem, that maybe lasted about a year. Then I got myself together. Frank Ocean, I had a whole time.
Yeah.
Even
time.
till this day.
Yeah, but I'm not standing so much anymore. Them times, you should have seen me. I was a mess. I wake up in the morning, it's Frank Ocean.
Really?
When I'm sleeping, it's Frank Ocean. My
Wow.
little sister will tell you, because we used to share a room, when like Frank Ocean came out, all the songs that she knows from Frank Ocean is because I used
You
to play
drilled
them
it
when I
into her
slept.
mind.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Look at you.
ridiculous.
The thing is about Kesi can wear earphones in any situation.
Absolutely in life. No
Even
matter,
like
it doesn't matter where I go. Yeah,
Mate,
yeah, of course.
Lord have mercy.
Michael, stop trying to draw me out. All right, let's
This time we went to a restaurant, yeah.
Oh,
and we're both
here we
talking.
go.
She was wearing earphones while we're on a date.
Lord have
All right.
mercy.
First of all, let me explain. Yeah.
And she listened, and I've got a video of her holding the cash like this, yeah.
So basically, the context there, I don't even like how you like to
Big
draw me out,
weirdo.
but you shit it dead. What happened was we were out. I was saying there's a song in my head. Let me just quickly listen to it. 1 sec.
Look at her.
We both agreed. All right. We both agreed. So don't make it seem like I was being
I had
weak.
to agree.
You
It's
were like,
early
go on, then
stages.
listen to it. Then I was like, yeah, that's it. I
And
put
then
it in.
what will you do after this?
It's
looking
just
at her?
there. Anyway, say it go. So
Shout out
I had a-
Smolensky's, man. Rest in peace.
rest in peace. Man.
it's gone.
Best restaurant
Mate,
ever. Yeah.
let me tell you something, yeah. There was one time they sent an offer to Kesi, yeah, where, what was it? We put a tab.
Yeah, whatever you put down on the bar, they'll double it. So we went there, we put down £100.
Yeah, we got £200 worth of drinks.
We did not move from that bar.
Wait,
And the guy was just making different drinks for us. Oh, we
we
done
were
out.
finished.
Hey, we were done out.
Shout out Smolensky, man.
That's why they're not here anymore.
Yeah, man. They
Doubling tap.
yeah.
They went broke.
Are you alright?
They were broke. They were broke. They were wiped out before COVID. If they were in COVID, ultimate debt.
Wow.
Ultimate. No one is going on furlough.
Yeah, total
No one's
wipeout.
going on furlough.
Total wipeout.
Straight close. Anyway, next thing on the list. Kid Cudi is quitting music.
Well, we don't know if he's quitting, but he's saying that he's kind of done with this Kid Cudi phase.
He might as well be because no one's really listening to his music like that. He's playing all the old songs.
I mean, oh damn.
Did you guys
People
ever
just
like
scored.
stan Kid Cudi at any point?
Nah.
No, I won't say I stand him, but I was definitely a fan at one point. I think his music for me has kind of mellowed out. I mean, have you listened to his new? Well, it wasn't his album. It was the album for the movie that he brought out.
No, sir.
Anime,
Yeah.
actually. Is it anime?
Intergalactic.
Intergalactic. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed it.
No, I don't listen to his type of music because after watching his documentary or something like that, or some interview or documentary, and I realized majority of the albums that he created, he was high on crack.
Not yeah, well.
He was high on crack.
Yes, but outside of that, come on, is that us saying we don't listen to people? We don't listen to
I never listened to him full stop, but after watching that video, it just explains why I didn't listen to him.
So I think his music is definitely very different to what anyone would listen to. He's
Yes.
got a very niche market. But I mean, there's songs that he's had that I actually still listen to.
100%.
I'm not going to name any of them now.
He's got bangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't remember any of the names.
No,
anyway, next one on the list. Patagonia, the billionaire. The owner of Patagonia has sold his company. He gave it up to a charity. And the whole purpose of him giving it up to a charity is because he gave it to them so that they could fight a bigger cause.
Yes.
I had a conversation with someone. At the end of the day, you gave it to a company to fight a bigger cause. At the end of the day, that company needs to make money. So I don't know how much of a cause.
No, if it's a not for profit, they don't have to make profit at all.
Yeah.
Like, they don't care about profit. All they care about is pursuing the bigger
objective.
Yeah. They don't care
which is it. So his company is based on it's an environmental company. Hence why you've got the Patagonia clothing for mountaineering and all that type of stuff. But the end goal is obviously to improve the environment and etc. etc. Good luck.
I said good luck. Look, he said that he basically wants to continue pursuing the idea of preventing global warming, which is pretty much impossible because they said global warming is happening whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
100%. If you've got cars that are still driving with gas, petrol, and all that type of stuff.
Gasoline.
Yeah. The ozone layer is already torn a new one.
The ozone is done.
It's gone. Yeah?
Can I just say, speaking of nature and geography and that.
So...
segue there. Yeah. So William Shatner, the actress, the actor.
What a name.
Yeah, William. I just want to make sure it's the same one.
Is it Shatner or Shatner?
No.
Oh boy, your parents.
Yeah, it is.
Else.
Oh, he's Canadian. So William Shatner went to space with my guy Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
And he said that it filled him with overwhelming sadness when he went.
Okay, he was underwhelmed.
No, because it was like nothing but darkness out there. Like, I think he was saying, I read it, so I'm going to paraphrase. He was like, when he went out there, he was just expecting to see like the galaxy from the way that we see it here. Like you see Mars, and you see all of these planets and stars and whatever. And he thought that like the same way we look up into the sky,
is
when
what
he gets
would
up
see.
there,
you see multiple stars and stuff like that.
Right. So he was like, he saw Earth and he saw like the blues of the seas and the whites of the clouds, and he thought that was beautiful. And then he turned around.
I can't see shit.
And he was like, the level of blackness, like it was a level of blackness he'd never seen before. It was like
scary black.
And that would have scared the living out of me. Like,
it's mad because what a lot of people don't understand is that the planets that we see and using the telescopes that we see, they are miles away.
Millions.
So it's like
billions.
So
just out there.
You thought you were gonna go there and just
way far away.
All I can say, money does not mean you're smart. You're a stupid ass.
He turned around and said, "Shit,
where is the moon?"
And you know it's bad. You know it's bad, when it's blacker than when you close your eyes, because you can't even comprehend that. He's like, "This is a new black. This is banter black."
100%. Do you know what is so funny is that I was talking to Kesi about something. I feel so sorry for blind people.
Why?
Because when all you see is darkness.
Yeah.
Well, I get.
What else do you see?
I get. No, I definitely get it. But it's I don't even want to get into it. But I guess when you're blind from birth, it's like you haven't.
Yeah, that's all
experienced
you've
it,
ever known.
But no, we were talking about someone that has seen and has become blind.
It's very sad.
That one's sad.
Actually, no, that's not even that. Forget. Anyway,
no, why will say?
No, I'm not gonna.
Come on, guys, let's not be nervous.
It's not about being nervous.
People.
Okay, cool. I think it's to me.
Okay, but you're laughing now.
What difference say, man?
Because I feel like it's gonna be very bad. Is that would it be worse off if you were blind or deaf? But I don't want to say that because people are blind and deaf, and it's like it's not
bad.
Like it's not. Yeah, it's not something to be saying.
I think you're right. However, I think it's about what you utilize more.
Yeah.
So if we take it out of the context of like these are people's real realities, and like if one had to go in that sense, it's not pleasant. We could talk about that offline.
Definitely.
However, what I was gonna say was that it must be so difficult to have something and have it taken away, whatever it is, whether it's like senses or your ability to walk or whatever. It must be nuts.
Yeah.
But I was speaking to, who was I talking to about this? I think we were watching an interview. I can't remember who it was. I think it was around that babe from Love Island who was deaf. And she was saying that, either her or somebody else, she was saying that being deaf and using the hearing aids to help her hear, sometimes she has to turn it off because it's just too much
for her.
And it just makes you think like, like even though you feel like, or we feel like, it's an L or it's like something that's missing. It's not for them. Like their reality doesn't include that.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
That's actually fine.
Our reality doesn't include lots of things that like white people have, for example.
Yeah, exactly. It's true.
And we're doing just fine.
We're doing very fine. Anyway,
next, what's kind of crazy about the space thing?
What?
You know, in movies when you see that people go up in space and they end up floating away in the distance. That has got to be, that's like a new level of scary now.
Yeah.
If he said he looked at that, he was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Imagine everyone that flies away from a spaceship.
I kill myself.
Just go,
I would kill myself.
How are you going to kill yourself?
Taking my mask off. It's over.
Yeah,
Take off the helmet.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
finish me.
do you know what? That's
true.
I think you need to think about that one, because do you know how excruciating that death is?
But shall I tell you the issue?
So wait, I should just be floating around in endless darkness. Wait, do
you mean you've gone out there and you've come out of the ship and you're floating?
You're just floating away.
No, you die straight away.
No, you will die. You got a
helmet
helmet on. At some point, once the oxygen runs out, you will die.
Yeah.
I
But I'm just saying, would you rather just be floating around?
Let me undo the oxygen.
I prefer it.
Shall I tell you what the issue is? Yeah, you know when you feel like you're falling and there's nothing you can grab onto.
Yeah. Oh,
That feeling is permanent.
Your eyes are closed.
It's just stuck. Like
you will never touch anything other than yourself again.
That's fine. I'm touching myself.
You're just like this, and there's nothing that's gonna stop you. Just
pause.
No, denied.
No, pause. The thing is, what's mad, yeah?
He said he wants to touch himself in space.
Do you know what's mad, yeah?
Correct.
Imagine you do that, yeah, and you're floating, and then imagine you just land into a black hole.
And that would be the sound.
And that's the way it was for you. Someone say something? No.
That's it.
We gotta go back.
Hey, you see when you go to a black hole, where do you go?
It just tucks you out
just-
somewhere.
Where?
Or it might rip you
No,
out. I
do you
don't
know-
know.
Into smithereens.
No, what I've
Smithereens.
No, because
Your eyeballs now in Interstellar 5000.
No,
My eye is watching my own.
there's two
Bye,
things.
bye.
There's two things. Imagine it takes one eye, yeah. One eye, the strand, because it's so long, it goes into the black hole. You're looking somewhere else, you're like, to
the other side of the
My
universe.
eye witnesses the black. I don't like it.
Goodness. No, there's two theories. One, it either destroys everything, or it takes you to somewhere else.
Just chucks you.
No one knows.
Where would it take me to?
You never know.
It has to be
You might see Thor. You know.
It has to be heaven. It actually has to be heaven.
You thought it's gonna take you to heaven?
Nah,
look,
man.
that thing is before heaven, so it ain't take you to heaven.
No, but that's what I mean though, because imagine me making it to a black hole and I survive. I have to go to heaven. God doesn't pick me up like my guy.
Oh,
you should have seen that in the first place.
No.
You should have seen that error in the first
What's the
place.
name of the guy that made it to heaven? Like God took him. I said eunuch, but I know that's
His
not
name.
right.
Oh, what's his name?
Don't Google it.
Yeah,
It will come to someone.
I think eunuch.
it's not. It's
Enoch?
Enoch. Unique.
Good job. I was close.
Yeah,
old
Enoch.
Enoch.
Well
Yeah,
done.
Enoch.
Anyway,
Picked him up saying,
next
yo,
one on
you
the list,
too
'cause we need to move forward. Okay, so next one on the list is we went to Amsterdam.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
We went to Amsterdam. We
Netherlands.
liked that country. That country was good to us.
I love that.
Yes.
Well,
So
it's not. Well, we love that city.
yes, but Netherlands as a whole
Netherlands.
is a great
Yeah.
country.
I hope so.
It's good to
Yeah,
us.
the environmental, all nice.
Environmental, all nice.
We had a great time.
We
What
actually
I will
did.
say, so we were out there for 3 days, 3 nights,
3 nights.
3 nights.
3 nights,
4 nights.
4 days, 3 nights. Had a good time.
Yes.
Had a good time. I will say though, for those that do engage in the actually, you know what?
All I'm going to say is that it's not as great as the UK. No, there was a question we asked. There was a question we asked.
I was gonna cry. I
Is
don't know.
what would you rather live in Amsterdam or live in the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
let's do that then.
what would
Me personally, I would rather live in London than Amsterdam. I think Amsterdam is such a lovely city.
yeah, it's beautiful.
It's clean. I like their system of like bikes being a big part of society.
Do you know how many times the bikes nearly killed me?
Yeah, but it's because we didn't know where we were.
Yeah, we did.
We knew if we knew what side of the road to stand on, which always continues to trip me up.
And the fact that the zebra crossings are actually not zebra
They're
crossings.
not real. Yeah, you will die.
Yeah,
if
you will die.
try.
You will.
Yeah, bye bye.
And listen to the chet noise too.
Yeah. The chet noise. But yeah, I think generally it's a beautiful city. It's still quite slow, and
Everyone's high.
there's that.
Yes.
But I just feel like in terms of, unless there's just a side of Amsterdam that we just have not seen, it just not as buzzing, and is a tourist city. So
Yeah,
like,
fully tourist.
yeah, it's like there are a bunch of people just like us trolling
Just
about
roaming.
there's no room for any real culture because like nobody is based there.
Yeah, I mean, we talked to one of the taxi drivers. He was basically saying that most of the is indigenous the right word? Most of the actual people that actually
locals.
Locals, don't actually live in Amsterdam.
Yeah, they live outside.
They live on the outskirts.
Yeah.
Because number one, it's too expensive.
Yeah.
I think you were saying that the water boats, the people live in. The canal boats.
Like $1 million plus, innit?
$1 million plus to live in. That's wild, dog.
That's wild.
And they're hideous.
Yeah, I could. do you know what? I could live in Amsterdam a few months at a time.
Yeah, it'll be a travel back.
Yeah, but I reside in the UK. Yeah. I love the hustle and bustle. I
think it's definitely a good short break area if you wanted to go for sure. If you want to if you want to take part in the festivities, feel free to.
Do you think you could do longer than 3 nights? Do you think
I can do a week?
You think that was long enough?
I think I could do a week.
Could I do a week? I could do more than a week. I could I could live there for 3 months.
No, I'm talking about going there for a trip.
Oh no more than a week.
Yeah, I think I only need one more extra day and that was it.
I think it depends on what you want to do because we pretty much we did quite a lot actually. Surprisingly.
I think for everything that we did, we just kind of scratched the surface on what we did.
Yeah.
Like when it came to shopping, we went to a couple shops.
We didn't actually go.
Do you know what I mean?
Like
in terms of partying, there was a reason.
One party.
Yeah, it was the one party, and like even that was.
For reasons why we can't disclose, we weren't capable of being able to enjoy the party as much as we would have wanted to.
I disagree.
Did you?
That wasn't the thing that stopped me from enjoying the party. I just felt like that's wrong. I just felt like the vibe wasn't.
Yeah, the vibe.
Yeah,
wasn't
that didn't
there.
get in my way.
It was very hard to get into the vibe.
The vibe was not there.
Yeah.
I think partying there is definitely different, and I think what got me was the music that everyone was dancing to.
Exactly.
So there was an artist I can't remember.
Cho.
Shout out Cho. Cho is a bangers.
I
don't understand what he was saying.
Yeah, but everybody else did.
Everyone else did, and that's what
Cho was going off. There's a
everyone was going nuts.
But then when Jules came on and did
everyone
like a
was
set
just
that
mad
we
quiet,
really enjoyed,
and we're like,
it was mad quiet. Yeah, so I feel like that's where it was.
Yeah, it was definitely a culture shift, but still they know how to party.
Yeah, shout out Cho.
Shout out Cho.
They don't have to party like us though.
No, I don't think they do.
They don't have to party.
No, and do you know what? I'm not even gonna do a comparison thing. Theirs is just different.
I am.
Theirs different. No, because it went off.
It did go.
The
off.
music went off.
Yeah, the music went off, and when they heard a song that they liked, they screamed. But like, as far as dancing goes, no one was shaking their ass around me. No one.
Okay. So, all right. Next thing on the list, GUAP Gala. GUAP Gala was a few days ago, and we saw some interesting outfits.
Yes, we did.
One thing I do want to say is congratulations to GUAP Gala for doing this wonderful event.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a great event.
The UK needed this.
That's what I was going to say.
Yes.
Before we get into the feats, because obviously that's always fun to talk about, but the actual like celebration and the actual event.
A lead.
The red is gone.
Thinking, what is he doing?
Back up, man. So I feel like the actual celebration I think was so sick for a number of reasons. Creatives aren't celebrities.
Yes.
And so it's very easy to fall under the wayside if you're not an influencer or like not on the front line. And a lot of creatives that night were celebrated in a way that they haven't been celebrated
Exactly.
before.
Yeah.
That I think did a fantastic, brilliant job.
Yeah.
I think
one thing I say.
I think before we even get to the fits too, I think that's very key for everyone that is also commenting and rating the fits and stuff. You got to remember that creators are not celebrities.
Yeah.
So we do have to give them some sort of grace too when it comes to the fits. Although we will get into that later.
Yeah. One thing I will say, because I had to do this. You guys you don't have to really talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. Obviously, another brand did a gala as well.
GRM.
Yeah, and I spoke about it briefly with Kesi, and I was like, what GUAP Gala did compared to GRM Daily is miles apart.
But GRM weren't giving out awards, were they?
No, they weren't.
They are two different events.
Yeah.
But continue your point.
The whole point of the gala, or how I see it, was a way to celebrate people.
Okay.
Yeah.
The GRM Daily thing felt like it was friends and family come and do it, which is fine.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
It's okay, but where are you trying? Like for them, it was like, oh, it's like an inner circle thing. That's what it felt like. Like I know you. You come and party with me. So friends of GRM. With the GUAP Gala, it was like we are creating this. It's similar like doing the gala and what's it called, where everybody's invited. Everyone that's in the scene, a creative, come. Let's celebrate together.
Yeah.
That was me and my friends. This is I'm trying to create an environment or a culture out of what's going on right now.
I thought it was so sick. Like there's people that I didn't even know were even in the creative space that I saw there, and there was also people which I didn't even expect to even see there that I saw there. It was like,
look,
I mean, shout out to GUAP Gala for. I saw. Do you know that date connoisseur girl? She got invited there.
Yeah,
and I was like, I wouldn't even think,
mate.
Yeah, but I think she was a nominee for one of the awards. Yes, whether it was creative business or like social platform or something like that. I know I remember seeing her name as a nominee. I think,
but that's what I find so sick is like they went as far as to go to like
non-black spaces.
Yeah, like not even just non-black spaces, but even very niche stuff where it's like you wouldn't even see, even if it was an American, like the Met Gala, for example, which is just purely fashion, right? But even if they were supposed to do something, you'll normally see them pick the elite of those groups.
Got you.
And it seems like GUAP Gala went to every single avenue to find people.
I think what they showed is that the creative scene is more than what we see it is.
Yeah, 100%.
Like a lot of us, when we see the creative scene, you're looking at videographers, music, artists, fashion, and there's a lot more to it.
It was Social Platform of the Year, and the nominees for that was The Numbers Game, Chop Daily, Made You Think, The Shade Bar, and Date Corner.
Yeah, like that's sick.
Amazing.
Like those type of platforms that don't really, obviously, I know there's certain people on that have created those platforms that were at Gala, but showing recognition to those type of people, like is something that you wouldn't get from any other space.
I think it's the acknowledgement of the fact that the creative space is advancing in ways that people wouldn't normally think
and there's more to it.
And there's more to it, So it's like these are things that people wouldn't how would you normally pick up like an Instagram page, for example, as being something to give an award, but even it should get awarded something.
Even event spaces as well. Like obviously DLT got an award.
Nuts,
Like that is something that should be recognized.
100%.
So anyway, so.
But even before we get onto the fits, I think I want to have a discussion with you guys about discourse that was running on the actual TL the night of and a couple of days after, really, to be honest, still going on this morning. Basically, people were saying that it's not right for people to critique people's outfits as aggressively as we would the Met and like the Grammys and whatever because it's too close to home. It's two different types of awards. It's celebrities versus like creatives, like I'm not saying budget, obviously. So there was a lot of that going on. And so I'll give you the angles from both sides. People who weren't creative, who weren't invited, who aren't really a part of that scene, but wanted to comment on it, were saying like, it's a free world, we can do what we like. You can't do whatever. And they were also saying that like, why aren't we getting any coverage of this? Why aren't we getting like a live streaming or anything like this? We deserve this, blah, blah, blah. Creatives on the other side are saying like, first of all, you don't have the right to, there are a couple creatives that were saying things like, I don't care if you don't like my outfit, you didn't get invited, you know. That,
of course, which I feel like comes from a place of insecurity.
They're hating outside of the club.
Sure.
Excuse. Then we had the like, don't be bad vibes, like why are you critiquing my outfit? I am not a celebrity. Then we have the like, you can't dress, so like why are you critiquing me?
Place of insecurity.
And then we have like, people are just bad vibes in general. I wish I could pull up some of the tweets that I saw, but there were some videos.
Let me
from creators people.
Let me say one thing.
The other way around.
Let me say one thing, because they both have their own opinions and both opinions are very fair and valid. From someone that is outside the club, because obviously that's what a lot of people that went to that would obviously say. Like that person said, it's on the internet. I can voice my opinion on wherever it is. If you wanna come at me, come at me. But I'm just voicing my opinion. And yes, I feel like certain people, with the way that they critique things, some people are bad vibes with the way they critique things. If I say I don't like something, I can say I don't like something.
I think it's just dumb though.
No, it's not. Do you know what? It's not dumb. It's like at the end of the day, for example, if I'm critiquing something, I should be able to articulate in a way that doesn't come with, okay, that's a pile of bullshit. If someone said to you, your outfit was a pile of bullshit.
But can I be honest with you? Like, you walk around the street, you critique other people's outfits in the street. So why is it? I know that everything is like really, really. London's a very small space, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And everyone knows each other, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know, but everyone knows each other somehow. But I don't see why it becomes such a big issue, because number one, you're on the main stage. It's the most important thing. You know what social media is like. Everyone's going to talk about you. Just because you're not a celebrity, that doesn't mean you're still not going to get critiqued. Your work gets critiqued on a daily basis. So what makes it different? Because you're at a gala now, you're like, okay, cool. People don't like my outfit. Now I got my backup. Look, really and truly, you're a celebrity of the social media age.
Right.
So you should be expected to get critiqued, whether people like it or not. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is.
I just feel like I get where they're coming from, because at the end of the day, these people are just human. At the end of the day,
but celebrities are human as well.
I get it. And that applies to them as well. Like,
I think
it all applies.
No, do you know what? I think there's a massive piece of context which you have addressed, which I feel like people are ignoring, but you cannot ignore it. Fact of the matter is, people that are creatives are not celebrities. They're not the same as Kim Kardashian. They're not the same as like even some of like the lower, if we're doing A-list, B-list, someone like Gunna is not on the same level as Kim Kardashian, right? And if there's someone below Gunna, like Larry June, he's still counted as a celebrity. If I was to chat shit about Larry June might see that comment. He probably won't.
Yeah.
Amongst all the other things that he's seeing. Someone that is a creative, not an influencer, but even influencers will come back to you. Someone that's a creative or doesn't have like a massive following to the point where they won't see that comment. They're going to see that comment.
Yeah.
So you have to take it personal because it's right there. You know they're going to see it. And I think when we comment on stuff generally about like things on this podcast and stuff, if we were to talk about Kanye West, we talk about it in the context knowing that he probably won't ever hear what we're saying.
Okay.
If we knew that Kanye West was listening to the podcast, we wouldn't be out here calling, he's a madman, he's crazy, da, da, da. We know that we wouldn't do it.
I beg to differ.
You know that you wouldn't do it. You know that you wouldn't do it.
No, I think do you know what? I think we said a lot worse to people that are kind of close. So
No, do you know why? Because there have been times where we've almost talked about situations that are close to home and we bleeped it out.
I hear it. Okay.
When we did that episode on Dutch Avelli, we bleeped it out.
I was speaking about that. Yeah. I
right.
hear that.
So in the same way, it's like if you know that there is a creative that will more than likely come online and see your comment, because you know they will, man. Like let's not be obtuse. Like we know that they will.
Yeah.
Yes, you can critique, of course, because it's a gala. That's what people do. Whatever, but you'll be lying to yourself if you know that there's not a level of grace that you need to apply, knowing that these things are close to home.
Yeah.
And people want to deny that so that they can win on a technicality. For me, it's not about technicalities. Let's not act like we don't know that these things will affect someone.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a fact.
Anyway, I just want to get to the outfits.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get to the fits.
So
We're about to critique the outfit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're still gonna critique. That I don't give a shit. All right. So we're gonna do best male, best female. Then we're gonna do worst male, worst female.
Before we do, for people that don't know about GUAP Gala is an award show.
It's an award show, yeah.
And GUAP magazine is a magazine that shows.
It's more than a magazine.
It's more than a magazine. Is it more than a magazine?
Yeah. They do consultations.
It's now a platform that's like dedicated to kind of like emerging creative. Creative talents and that, supporting all of that stuff. And the gala was to celebrate creatives.
Exactly. And what was the theme?
The theme was fairy tales and folklores.
Now let's get into it.
Okay.
So fairy tales and folklores covers Western fairy tales, Cinderella, Rapunzel, all that shit. Folklores as well. So that's more traditional. The gods and goddesses that certain deities in Africa and, African and Caribbean heritage. It covers all of those. So
and myths and legends.
Fables. It can be anything from Greek mythology to
present day stuff.
Hair and the tortoise.
All right, let's just get into it. Okay, from me.
Are we doing best male?
Best male.
Go on.
Ibrahim. Ibrahim is one of the main people from GUAP Gala.
Yeah, he's the co-founder.
Yeah, co-founder. I liked his outfit.
One wearing the crown.
No, not him. He was wearing that. I like that.
Okay, cool. All right.
I think it was cool. Cool vibes. The one on the left?
Yeah.
Not cool vibes.
Shall I tell you who my one was? The guy dressed up as Sneakbo.
Yeah, Sean Sky.
Flipping sensational.
Dressed up like Sneakbo.
You know there's that myth about Sneakbo. I'm not sure if it's a myth, it might have been true, I don't know. But one day someone saw Sneakbo in the street and someone tried to shoot at him and he turned into a cat and ran off. So
I really like the suit.
I think it's Elite Studios.
God,
it's
it's fantastic.
Oh, mad. I didn't see this person.
Yeah I thought it was so on the ball because it was like, that's not even something I would have thought of personally.
No, it taps into the culture, it taps into folklore.
Mad.
Such a big story amongst the culture.
Mad.
Like, when I saw that, I was like, yo, your mind.
Your mind. Yeah, he was high.
Yeah, your mind is somewhere else. I was like, yeah, that's sick. But there was another guy.
Who?
Can I just say that was designed by Marquise Jacques Burton.
So
or Mark Jacques Burton.
Definitely.
Shout out to him,
if I
man.
pronounced
Looks like
that wrong.
Elite Studios. But there was another guy, I'm not sure who this is, but his outfit looked kind of cold. Do you
Mr.
know who that
Ashley
is?
Verse. No, I don't know who that man is.
I don't know who that was, but it don't look nice.
I thought it looked cold. I thought it just looked cold, but yeah.
I think the thing is, I'm not going to lie because I'm going to get to worst dressed. And yeah, man, don't get at me, but I'm going to say what I want to say anyway.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But I don't think from a male perspective, from a man's perspective, I don't think the guys really did what they were supposed to do.
A lot of men didn't hit the brief, but
did not hit the brief.
Wow.
Someone's suit that I felt looked nice was Tom Mucci's suit.
Yeah.
I felt with the beads and everything that I actually thought was from Daily Paper. I hope it's from Daily Paper. If it's not from Daily Paper, that's it. But it looked like it was.
Before you continue, I wanted to hear who Kesi's best dressed male was.
Come back to me.
All right, cool.
Still trying to decide.
So I was gonna say something as well. Yeah, was that with a lot of the outfits, a lot of them were good outfits that just didn't fit the brief.
Nah,
that's
I don't think that as well.
I saw a lot of, even mainly with the women, there was a lot of beautiful dresses that just didn't fit the brief.
I hear
You
it.
had a nice dress, but it just didn't make any sense. For the guys, a lot of guys
Just didn't fit the brief, and if you was to wear that in any other event, it still will not fit the brief.
There was a lot of misses.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Kesi, best male. You don't have one.
I think I would probably say Sean Sky similarly, but
Yeah.
There is.
I do want to shout out.
What about the guy that was DC the composers?
I do
God
want to shout
forbid.
them out. Do you know why?
What, the Phantom of the Opera?
No, I thought that was
really
cool.
That was dead.
I thought it was cool and
That was
simple
dead.
and easy.
That was
Do you know what I mean?
tasteless.
That was
I
dead.
thought it was easy. I thought it was easy work.
Tasteless
I wasn't
ass.
mad. I wasn't mad at it. I like the way. Do you know what? They hit the brief without doing too much, and that's really what all the men should have been doing. Like, it's very clear to see that you didn't want to dress up, and that's fine.
Yeah.
So, like, put a twist on it. Phantom of the Opera, that was an easy win.
I hear
Do you know what
it.
I mean?
I
Because
hear
you
it.
did what you were supposed to do.
It was just
That's
too
why I'm
costumey
not-
for me though. It was
I
way
hear
too
it.
costumey. What did that lady say? What did that lady say that was sitting around for girls? She said something about I wouldn't eat off that plate if I was you.
All right, Coach Scotty, shout out to her. You're not a tree, you can move. That's right. That's right. Shout out her.
I wouldn't.
That's
wear
low
that.
vibrations.
That
I
was low
wanna eat off
vibrations.
that plate.
that was just terrible.
Gonna pay me to eat out that plate.
What was there was someone that won best model of the year?
Best model of the year.
Oh, Kai, Isaiah, Jamal. Their pronouns are they them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kai
They
didn't-
hit the brief.
Yeah, Kai.
This guy.
No,
No, he didn't, 'cause the rest of his outfit is not
horrible.
That one. When I looked at the picture, that's
So
what
that's who I was gonna call out.
I got
But the rest of
I
his
got
outfit
caught off
is
by
dead.
I got caught off by this picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
I must
Look,
like
zoom
yo,
in.
this look cold.
Zoom into the full
But
fit.
no, don't worry. I saw the outfit in color. Yeah, I said, "Fuck
Yeah,
it."
Yeah.
Just end up
Yeah,
with
because
that
why are
mask.
you wearing? Anyway,
It just looks shit.
I'm sorry. That one was not. I'm not calling.
All right,
that.
so let's move on. Let's move on quickly. Best women.
Okay.
Maria Musa. She
killed it.
Done.
Yeah,
she killed it.
Lit it.
But-
And also, Shay's Universe. I don't know if you saw her.
Was it this one?
No, bruv.
No.
Okay, just
Is it
check.
because she's sexy and wearing a tight black dress?
No.
Just because you're wearing a thing on your head.
Let me land.
You
let
don't
me,
get to hit
let
the
me
brief
land.
like
Let me
that.
land. Let
You
me
might
land.
as well put on cat ears and do whiskers and a sexy unitard and say it's a cat for Halloween.
Casey just
no.
landed.
Let me land. Okay.
No.
And where? Alert.
The reason why I show you guys that picture is because Twitter was saying that was a nice outfit.
It's stupid.
I was
bruv.
like, what the F?
No.
I said,
Because
what the F? Shut
It
up,
was just
lad.
latex.
Shut
I
it,
wear
lad.
latex.
This is Shay's
See?
Universe. She killed it. Like,
Oh, that's
she
beautiful.
see?
Yeah, that's stunning.
It's
Let me
like
see.
it was inspired by some sort of Nigerian goddess.
Okay.
Shout out Shay's Universe. She absolutely killed it. I thought hers was fantastic. I do love it. I love it very much. And do you know what I
Tobi.
love about it?
Do you know this is the girl that was at Sam's event?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, the singer.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was
she's a good
her.
singer. She's a-
Yeah, she's a really good singer.
Yeah. I don't like it, but cool.
Yeah, I think she's best dressed, and I think one of the reasons why I think she's best dressed
Better than
for a number of reasons.
Mariam Musa.
I said they're up there, both of them.
No, Mariam Musa.
Let me
finished the
explain
whole
why.
thing,
Let me
man.
explain why. Yeah, Mariam Musa's dress was absolutely beautiful.
Stunning.
She could have gotten away with wearing that to anywhere.
Stunning.
She
Not
could
to a
have.
wedding.
Stunning.
Oh,
come on, man. You can't upstage
You're
it,
being
man.
jarring. She could have got away with wearing that to any sort of gala. It didn't need
Yeah.
to have been
Yeah.
themed. She can get away with wearing that anywhere. She
Yeah.
just put on a white wig and said ice cream.
Let me just shout out Lizzie Johnson. She was wearing her wig from her company.
Oh, wow. Shout
Yeah,
out
man.
The name
Lizzie.
of the company is...
I completely forgot. Sorry, Lizzie.
We'll
I
get
will
back to it.
put it in the in the bio.
No, you won't, but we'll plug it in a second because I know you're not going to remember. But the thing that I want to shout out about Shay's Universe is because, again, she hit the brief.
Yeah.
Her outfit was dedicated to Allah. Ooh, she's an Igbo goddess of morality. Not that I believe in gods and goddesses, but it's nice to see that Igbo representation. But she actually went for the brief. She's given us a full-blown costume.
Yes.
In this cost of living crisis that we're in,
Yep.
Yeah.
the fact that you didn't just get a dress from ASOS is already a win for me.
For sure.
Loved it.
Hair virginity.
Shout out Hair Virginie. Oh, I didn't realize that was her brand.
Yeah, that's Lizzie's brand.
Oh, shout out her Virginia.
Brand. Yeah, heavy.
Sensational.
Yeah.
Okay, sick. Yeah, I thought she killed it, but obviously Mariam Musa looked absolutely phenomenal.
Well, yeah, Mariam Musa was on my list, but I've got 2 other people. Julie Adenuga, her dress was nice. Wait. The only issue I had with the dress is that if it was fitted just a bit more,
so surely you can't call her out as top best.
No.
No.
Well, actually, out of a lot of people, her dress was one of the top dresses. It's like, okay, it's for example,
her dress was given Mortal Kombat.
Let me give you a perfect example. When they did the GUAP Gala thing, you and Kesi, I'm about to. You and Kesi, both of you said, what's his name, Michael Dapper. And I said to you, Michael Dapper needed his suit tailored.
I did.
So this is the exact same situation.
But I think the difference between
That's fine. I didn't say Michael Dapper dressed well.
Oh, I think Kesi did then.
I definitely said that. I said it was fine, and
he looked like
a slime green Bottega.
He looked like a Magnum.
I didn't say there was a massive problem with the fitting anyway. That was you. That was your opinion.
Yes.
I didn't say that. If I felt like it needed to be tailored better, I wouldn't have put him at the top.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, I think Julia Adenuga looked really nice. It just needs to be tailored a bit more. Another person was Uchi Nuta.
What was she wearing?
Uche Naturi.
I don't know. I just saw the thing. Don't come at me. I'm not a social media person.
She was wearing a red dress.
Okay.
Again, it's a beautiful dress, but you didn't hit the brief. I need
this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, it was someone else.
It will be this one when I find it.
Which one?
Don't worry, I'll find this. Continue.
Yeah. Anyway, she looked great. She always looks good, but
this one?
No, I'll find it.
That looked nice as well.
It did look nice, yeah.
One problem that I will say that Notori, sorry, not Notori. One thing that I would say is I feel like a lot of the women,
this is a good
or some of the women that at GUAP Gala, again, like I'm saying this, and I do have to say disclaimers because, like I said before, everything is close to home. The degree of separation is like 1 in a lot of these cases. However, I feel like something that I noticed amongst a lot of the women was the tailoring. The tailoring was really, really bothering me. There was a particular person that was wearing a purple dress, and that dress had the potential to look so nice. This one was quite thick. When you are thick, if you're anything bigger than a size 6 or a size 8, it's just a fact. Satin lining will never favor you. You need thick material to hold you in certain places, accentuate your body for
your
what
areas,
it is, right?
Yeah.
She has like a really nice chest. She's got like a nice figure. That dress did not serve her well.
Damn.
And I saw that a lot with a lot of people. But again, like I'm saying this with the context that like a lot of people didn't have much time to get it together. These people aren't celebrities. They don't have that budget, which is cool. But in the clear context of just rating outfits, that was something that was missing for a lot of people.
All right.
Lots of people.
Let's swiftly move on to worst.
All right.
I'm going to tell you straight away.
Guys.
Koji Radical.
Was your worst?
Yep.
Koji Radical was your worst.
Come on.
I can tell you right now, there was people that didn't try. And the reason why
I'm about to say that as well.
Those people that didn't try, and the reason why you're there is because I'm not even going to bother saying your name because you did not try.
Are you talking about Sloan?
Yes.
And Gabriel?
But that's them.
That's do you know what? I'm not even going to add them because that's them, man.
You did not try.
That's them, man.
So you didn't even make the list.
This is not a dig. This is not a dig. Disclaimer. But every single person that decided to just wear Issy to this event, big mess up. Big mess up. Issey Miyake is beautiful. But you did not hit the brief.
Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. I don't know what niggas are wearing. But they don't make the list because they didn't try.
No.
But someone that does make the list.
No.
Novelist. That nigga came in like he was in what's that?
He dresses like that all the time though.
Does he?
He dresses like that. He dresses like he's in 1999.
I don't know what was going on here.
No, that's how he dresses. And
he was see you at the crossroads.
Yeah.
This nigga was standing here wearing all white.
Let's see.
This is the dress.
Oh, is that the dress? Oh.
Yeah.
And this looks really good in this photo, but fam, the rest.
No.
Oh my God.
I need to finish on what I was saying.
Go on.
Go ahead.
I definitely like I said, I wear Issy. You wear Issy. We love Issy.
Plissy.
But there was a brief, and I feel like that one was like, okay, let me just wear Issy. It did not make any sense.
I guess
it did not make any sense.
Leave those people off the list. The people that actually did try.
Okay, Koji Radical. That's mine.
What was Koji Radical wearing?
Wearing a blue suit.
Oh, and it was just open.
Yeah.
There was nothing wrong with that.
No. Do you know what? Yeah. Because what? No. Yeah. Do you know what's so mad? Yeah. Since that that influencer.
Yeah.
What's his name, Kesi? The one that wore the brown suit with the chest, and he looked.
Kunda.
Yeah. Since he did that, yeah, and everyone knew it bangs. Yeah. It bangs on him. It does not bang on anyone else.
You guys.
Koji Radical did it. Do you know what Koji Radical look like? You know a swimming cap. It looked like a blue swimming cap.
You guys, come on, it's not that bad.
Kesi, that is bad.
That's not
great.
The suit doesn't even fit.
Colours off.
What made that Victor guy suit look so nice? It was fitted.
Well,
if you're gonna do that,
not
it needs to look
tailored.
Tailored. Someone else that looked good, not wearing a top underneath, leave for Bizzle. Do you know the reason why? Because it was tailored.
How about that, man?
All right.
Come on, dog.
What I would say is I disagree. I don't think this looks bad. This is tailored according to how it's supposed to look. Oh shoot! Do you know? I just remembered I didn't validate my car on the thing.
Too late. Anyway, what do you know what that looks like? That looks like a gown.
But it's not supposed to be like, it's not a typical suit. Like, it doesn't have a lapel, it doesn't have buttons, anything. It's a top. It's fashion.
No, it's fashion, not fashionable on him.
Okay, well, for me, the worst dress was obviously Sloan. I can't not.
Yeah, because he wasn't
there, and it was disgraceful. And I think the thing that I didn't.
I think his child was there as well.
Yeah, maybe.
The thing that I didn't like about Oluwa Sloan, is that he put out a statement like on his story and said like, "Oh, love to GUAP Gala. I didn't know that there was a theme. I didn't get the memo with the theme."
But you didn't even try to come to a gala dress.
Even if you didn't get the theme, you knew it was a gala.
You're going to a corner shop.
I hear it.
And a beanie.
I hear it.
No, it wasn't a beanie. It was a bucket.
I don't know.
Look,
I mean, shout out Gabriel Moses for winning the award, but that doesn't, take away the fact that you and your guy came in cardigans.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Another person that missed for me is Shay Lingo, man.
No, I actually liked his.
No, I thought that was cool.
With the umbrella.
I liked it.
Bro, and
I liked
it.
It was cultural. I liked it.
Mate, I liked it. Do you know someone? Okay, we're going to go to women because we need to move forward. Women. Worst.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Esther from Backchat.
Esther Falana.
Whoa.
Because she wore a nice dress and tried to put on Tinkerbell wing.
Whoever this is.
George.
Yeah, man.
Oh, dear.
Nah, I do not know. You look like the worst fairy godmother I've ever seen in my life.
This one was bad.
I don't know. If you... that doesn't look nice. But go on to Esther's thing and then ask me, would you want that?
I saw Esther's outfit, and Esther's outfit was just a nice dress with Tinkerbell wing.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you something. Nice, would you be happy if that is what was stealing your tooth in the middle of the night?
I mean, that's got nothing to do with that. I'm just saying it was a bad move.
Yeah.
Worst dress, I have to say, Madam Joyce. I'm really sorry. I know what she tried to do, but this dress is so ill-fitting, and the one that dress I showed you guys.
Okay.
And the dress is so ill-fitting. It really bothers me how ill-fitting it is, because it could have been a lot better than this.
That's
so
a shame.
I'm just not really like, why are we doing that?
This was the first GUAP Gala, right?
Yeah.
It was,
cool.
yeah.
You know what? We go again next year.
Absolutely.
Basically. Yeah. Shout out to them. Anyway, next thing on the list is Ashake. Yeah, Mr. Terminator, Mr. Money with the Vibes, has now released his tickets. Actually, he released it a long time ago. They were sold out.
And he released it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times.
This guy is trying to move like WizKid. But what do you guys think?
I just feel like, first of all, bless him and his management. Yeah,
man.
Fuck up across the board.
Big time.
In regards to the release of the ticket.
Really?
Like,
big time.
Such a mess up. So he released day 1 on O2 priority. Sold out within seconds.
Yeah. Was it all the tickets released on there?
Well, this is the thing. They said naturally, because you don't. When it's pre-sale, you only release a portion. But then the pre-sale was done on O2, and then they released more tickets on Shubs and on Cocoa Bar.
Yeah.
So then everyone's like, wait, hold on. What? Sorry? Anyway, those websites crashed and they eventually sold out. And then they put out a sign saying that date had been sold out. But it's like, hold on, but general sales on Monday.
Yeah.
So are there more tickets coming? Monday comes, there are no tickets. No,
really.
Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, I got tickets." Nobody got tickets. We didn't see anybody get tickets on the Monday. And so there were other people as well. That there was this one girl who said, "Oh yeah, I managed to get tickets. I managed to get 14 tickets." Everyone was like,
I saw that.
She got 4 tickets before the tickets dropped. As in before they dropped on O2 and before they dropped on
what the heck?
Shubs, because someone worked in the industry and they got so a lot of tickets had been backdoored before we even got a chance.
Really?
Before the general sale even came out, day 1 was done out. So that's why on the Monday, or I think it might have even been on the Friday, his management brought out the second day, but then released the tickets.
Yeah, they
released
on O2 priority.
So it was like, sorry, wait, day 2 is out as well. So now day 2's come out. That's obviously sold out.
That was so wild.
I was like, sorry, wait. So are these more tickets for day 1?
So what
or are these tickets for day 2.
Yeah, what I remember happening is that day 1 sold out in seconds, and then obviously everyone was confused as to what was going on. And then O2 Priority shut them. We're like, okay, cool. Because you remember we tried to get it and it kicked us out. O2 Priority. That was a madness.
That one was not.
That was crazy. I've never seen anything like that.
I thought someone was trying to hack my O2 account.
I mean, really and truly, I can't lie. That's probably got to be the first artist that's probably done that to O2. Because I've never seen that happen.
Wizkid did.
No, it never kicked anyone out.
Was it Wizkid or was it Roddy Ricch? Someone else did that.
Kicks you out.
Yeah.
That was madness. I've never experienced that before, so that was interesting. But then those sold out, and then I think
it was
like
Wizkid one did that.
An hour or two later, I get who told me? I get a message saying that the tickets have released again. I was like, what are you talking about? Went to O2 and day 1 and day 2 was there again. Obviously, they just announced that they're going to do a day 2 and they released that straight away. And I think they released everything at that point. So then day 1, I clicked on day 1, that was gone. So I went to day 2 and there were still tickets. But then I went to go and tell Princess about it. I think shortly after that, day 2 also sold out. And obviously their management probably noticed like, oh shit, like this demand is crazy. And I heard that there was a day 3 and a day 4.
Yeah.
Did that also sell out as well?
Yeah. There's one in Manchester. There's one in Manchester.
So there's no day 4. There's just 3 days in London and 1 in Manchester.
Yeah, there's 3 days in London and 1 day in Manchester. But there's one in Birmingham as well.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
And all of those. But even day 3, when they brought out day 3, they were like, right guys, it's out now. And then they put it on Cocoa Bar and like Shubs. And again, it was gone. So the same thing. But yeah, how do I feel about it? Brother.
Big mess up.
Big as fuck up.
It's a mess up. Obviously, you guys got tickets.
Yes.
I didn't get tickets, and I'm okay. No, and I'm okay. Like it's alright.
Yeah,
like,
she does. She the FOMO is gone.
What?
Yeah, I just
I
don't.
had a ticket for you.
What, for day 1 or day 2? No.
Oh, you want to go day 1?
No, I want to go day 1.
I like day 1.
Oh.
Yeah,
her people are there on day 1.
Yeah. Like my dogs are going day 1, and like also Ashake is not a good performer anyway.
Yes, you think you'll be tired?
So even day 1 is going to be exhausted.
Yeah.
Day 2, he's going to be pooped.
Man's gonna say
He's gonna be
Joe.
too
So
pooped.
sing
it with me.
So long as it's Ashaka and friends.
That's it.
Boy.
Yeah, and you're the friends, and get ready to perform.
Anyway,
Alright, I got a chance, sir.
Yeah, so please.
Anyway, next thing on the list.
Wait, before you go on to that, was there anything else that I want to say about the concert?
Ooh.
I got tickets. Thank you, Jesus.
This guy's
Congrats.
serious.
Enjoy.
Anyway, next thing on the list is it's a question. Why is everyone getting divorced?
What you say? Why?
Mate,
like,
it's just mad. I don't know what's been happening over these last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I read a post where someone was saying that I think the divorce rate is now gone up to like 50-something percent.
We've got the highest divorce rate in
ever.
Oh, ever.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Ever.
Yeah.
And it's scary, you know? It's scary. But do you know what? I've got my own opinion on this. And I just feel like marriages are not valued the same way as they used to be back in the day. But at the same time, I think a lot of people are now aware of the fact that you don't have to stay in a situation that you're not comfortable in anymore. But in saying that at the same time, in the same voice, which I will play devil's advocate, is that I feel like, you know, where it says through sickness and in death and all that type of stuff.
Sickness in hell.
Obviously, I'm you said hell, goodness sake.
You said death.
No,
Lord have mercy.
but that statement just basically going through the bad times and the good times. And I feel like there was a statement that one of my friends wrote where a lot of people only think about the wedding day, which is just one day, and they don't understand that there's other trials and tribulations you're going to go through. And when people get into the thick of things, some people are just not able to stand through it. And that's where I feel like it's not as strong as it used to be. Like, people are not ready to ride or die the way they used to be. Like, people are really not in it like that anymore.
So I've just seen an article where it says that divorce applications are the highest in a decade after the no-fault law was introduced.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a lot easier to get the
Yeah,
force
you don't have.
you don't want to be.
Yeah, don't want to be here anymore.
Okay, that's crazy. Right. Okay, so let's go into it.
I kind of don't want to. I
don't want
kind of
to?
want to do this as an episode.
We'll do this episode.
I think we've got a lot to say here.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
Let's leave it at that. Anyway,
we?
Yeah, that's fine. Next episode. Next thing on the list is 3 shots of tequila.
Oh, what they do?
I'm about to tell
What
you.
they do?
So they interviewed Harry Pinero.
Oh
Yes.
shit!
Harry Pinero having sex.
Time ago,
Oh,
right?
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So 3 Shots of Tequila interviewed Harry Pinero, and what Harry Pinero said on the podcast was that he was talking about a situation that he had with a girl who had a newborn baby in bed with her around 9 months, I think he said, or maybe I made up the 9 months part. I don't know.
Something like that, I think.
About 9 months, and they were having sex, or they were about to have sex, or whatever. They was getting into it, and the baby was crying, and he was having sex they were having sex
They disregard the child.
But I didn't say that. All I'm saying is that Harry Pinero, there was a baby in the bed with the mother, and they were having sex, and then they stopped because the baby was crying, the baby was fussing.
I suppose
and so
the mother also breastfed
the mum
the baby.
started breastfeeding the baby, and while she was
continued.
breastfeeding the baby, Harry was still trying to have sex with her and whatever. I'm gonna put a trigger warning ahead of
big time
of that.
Just remember that point so you can remove it anyway.
Oh, you want it
Yeah,
now?
Cool.
Yes.
So
I'm not trying to get sued out here.
yeah, please. So okay, thoughts on that? Obviously, there's been a massive uproar, and people have been calling it out as like forms of trigger warning, rape, sexual assault. She
Not rape now.
because
How?
yeah. Sexual assault in the sense that so where the rape comments were coming in was that she said, "Oh, stop, like I'm trying to breastfeed my baby," and he was still trying to continue.
And did he say this on the?
Yeah,
He said that's what she was saying.
You incriminated yourself anyway.
yeah. So that part was
done out,
the
mate.
rape side, but like as far as
Done
sexual assault goes, it's like I think people were more so like, okay, calling him a paedophile and like because why are you still wanting to have sex when there is a newborn baby
That doesn't make you a pedophile.
that isn't yours, being breastfed in front of you, and you're still like hard and want to have sex?
Yeah, he's just
That's
he
a
was just
bit
mad
nuts.
horny.
That's
That doesn't make
nuts.
him a paedophile.
But
Obviously, it doesn't make him a
Yeah.
paedophile.
but it's just wrong.
You're a bit of a deviant for that one.
It's definitely wrong. No, I'm not. Look, I'm not saying that what he did was nuts. What he did was absolutely. I mean, I'm not saying that what he did wasn't
If
nuts.
what he said is true,
What he did was if what he said is true was nuts.
Yeah, it's
it was
not okay.
ridiculous. But none of those allegations are like he's not a pedophile and he's not a rapist.
All I would say is that 3 shots of tequila. There's one or two things that I see in this situation. One is that this should not have been aired. Full stop.
Yeah.
Like you should have. It's like when when we're having an episode and we're like, damn, like this ain't a good one.
Yeah.
Let's stop it.
yeah.
It should have been that.
I guess that's how they make their money though.
2 is
We're not knowing
bad.
what- they're not with
Bad.
Spotify. Next.
Really bad publicity. They see it as bad publicity is always good publicity. So if there's an uproar about it, people are gonna come and watch your thing, which equals money.
Wait, sorry, was that a recent episode?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
Or was it
know.
an old
I
episode?
don't know. All I know is that the video resurfaced. I don't know how old
Yeah,
it
I
is.
thought it was an old episode.
But
Right.
it's not looking good, bruv. And there was another
Bruh.
video that resurfaced actually as well, and it was a
Him
a
talking about his
podcast.
wife.
No, not that one.
Okay.
Although that one will never remove. There is an episode that he had with Poet and that white guy. What's his name?
Woj.
Wood, yeah. And in that he was talking about how, you guys, you all know the experience of like when you're having sex with someone, basically describing stealthing, which is where you're having sex with someone and you remove the condom without them being aware,
Oh
which
wow.
is rape.
The heck?
That is
Is rape.
The heck?
Yeah, and he was talking about the situation. Everyone was keying, and so they got lots of comments at the time. This was like 2 years ago. And people were like, "I think you should cut that part out of the
Yeah,
episode,"
exactly.
which they eventually ended up doing. But again, like it's all too often. I think the bigger problem here is not necessarily Harry Pinero, because obviously people are trying to get him cancelled now and stuff. It's not necessarily Harry Pinero. It is our reaction to hearing things like this, which is generally tends to be, you don't say that outside. You should probably edit that one out. Yeah, you should probably like, what's it called? You should probably bleep that part. Yeah. The bigger problem is that one, someone even feels comfortable to say that on a mic. Like you're not absolutely ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
And the culture that is created by, I have to say men, because these are boys' conversations that they seem to be having. Like there's no way he was going to say that in front of a woman.
Exactly.
Absolutely not. So these conversations that we're having with our boys when we're keying and talking about these things, the bigger question is like, why do you even feel like this is an acceptable thing to do? And it's mainly because a lot of men's peers, they don't hold their boys accountable when they do things like this.
Yeah, I hear it. No, I completely hear it. I think you're completely right. I think that is a big part of this, and not as big as what you're just saying now, but a lot of people are arguing about the way that the rise of podcasts has caused people to free the realness to the point where it's like people are not using common sense when they're talking anymore.
Yeah.
People are just out here freely talking and saying stuff. I mean, Harry Pinero has obviously just self-incriminated himself in this situation. And it's like you being such a big what's the word that I want to use? Such a big YouTuber and having such a big following, especially a young following.
Yeah.
It's like, I know that you made your money by freeing the realness and being funny and joking around and doing all that stuff here, but bro, like, take a step back and actually sit down and think about what you're actually saying right now. I mean, really and truly, if anything, it just goes to show your character if you think that that's cool and okay to be doing anyway in the first place. But that resurfacing and that coming out and people need to see that this is the stuff that he's really doing. Really and truly, I don't blame anything that happens to you at this point.
100%. Because
if this is what you really like, then bro, like... Do
you feel like he deserves to be cancelled?
I think, as I said before, I think whatever happens to you, because you decide to put it out there, it's on you.
Do you know what, You
didn't answer my question though.
I don't like the word counsel. I don't like the idea of counseling anyone. I think counseling people, number one, is very stupid and it doesn't make any sense to me. But ultimately, if it happens to you, it happens to you because you did that to yourself.
Yeah, I do you know what, cancel culture, I'm a bit iffy about. I don't think he should deserve to get cancelled because there is such a lot of good this guy has done. Yeah. And we all make mistakes. It was just a blunder. But what I am going to criticize...
I'm put that down to a mistake, but...
No, I'm talking about...
saying it is a mistake, but that doesn't mean that it's the good
thing. No, I'm not saying what he did was a good thing. I'm just saying, like, you talking about it, like, it's a blunder. Like, don't...
That's what Kesi was saying. Like, so we shouldn't... The big issue here is that we're saying that he shouldn't have said that. But as opposed to saying that your actions...
You shouldn't have done that in the
first place.
Yeah, 100%. I think the issue I have is the people you're surrounding yourself with. You did an episode with 3 shots of tequila, and
everyone was a kiki.
One kiki about it, which shows where these people are. These people are not serious people at all. Like, why are you kikiing about all of this shit? Maybe because this is what you're interested in. 2, you should have been like, fam. You should have looked back at the episode and be like, guys, I don't think this should be releasing. A lot of these guys already...
They won't do that because they don't
let me finish. The problem. This is it. A lot of these guys have already been rubbished on Twitter for their actions previously already. So I'm not... in the same voice, I'm not surprised why you haven't looked at this and you're like, okay, there's an issue here. Because you're already accepting this shit already in your life.
But isn't this the stuff that... This is the kind of stuff that sells... on most of these podcasts, from my point of view.
100%.
I don't listen to a lot of these podcasts, but I feel like these kind of conversations, these lad conversations,
it's not just lad, it's just Twitter-ish.
It's Twitter-ish, it's laddish conversations.
It's the laddish culture.
It's like boys just being boys and no one really basically saying anything about what their boys done because it's like we're laughing about it and we're all boys. This is just what boys do. I think this kind of conversation sells a lot. And I really feel like that's the kind of stuff that they've used to get to where they are. Yeah. So I'm kind of confused now where a lot of people are going up in uproar saying that, oh yeah, this is mad. Because it is mad. But I'm pretty sure they've said madder things on their podcast and no one said anything before.
100%. They have, but do you know what? Like I said, like you said, anyone or whoever it was that said it, bruv, anyone that's getting... No, I think it was you, Tim. Anyone that's getting called out for what they're getting called out for, and this is the consequence. And these are the consequences. Absolutely perfect. Like, maybe it will teach you not to say it. And if it starts from you saying, oh, maybe I won't say it outside, fine. Eventually, you won't be able to influence people to think that is acceptable. Because exactly what you said about 3 shots, I'll say it time and time again. I don't care. I don't respect those, man. And there are a lot of people there. I say a lot of people. I'm talking about Keith specifically, that spent a lot of years directing a lot of hatred that he had for himself, which he admitted, towards black women, specifically dark-skinned black women like me, whose lives were affected by the things that he said and the influence that he held within that culture. So more life. Anyone that wants to say something that has the ability to change someone's way of thinking in regards to like enabling them to do bad things, enabling them to feel like rape culture is an acceptable thing to live by, stand by, the idea of stealthing, which is like a particular level of like, you see when we say rape, like that word is very harsh and
it's so harsh,
but actually it's really not. Like, it really spans across so many levels of like sexual assault. When you think of rape, you think of the immediate furthest extreme possible option, which is obviously a terrible thought to think, but there are also very terrible, heinous ways that rape can look like that doesn't look like that. Those things tend to get ignored because it's like, oh, Kiki, we like to banter about hee. Oh yeah, I took on like when Rick Ross did that song. She ain't even know we was Kiki talking about, oh, she ain't even know we're all singing the song, brother. This is part of the culture, and men not being able to like hold their boys accountable. It turns into boys that feel like it's acceptable to say certain things. People like Andrew Tate having the platform that they have to speak about some of the things that they talk about. It enables that culture. So anybody that's getting deplatformed for saying things that could potentially influence a whole new generation, more life. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
All right.
To yourselves.
Next thing on the list is, as we know, with what's popping in the scene right now, Kanye West. Yep, we're gonna go straight into it. That nigga.
Oh, wow.
Yep, that nigga. Yes. So, as we know,
You have time for Mr. West right now.
we're gonna that's gonna take all our time. So, Kanye West.
Then some.
We've been speaking about Kanye West for basically the whole year. Yep.
Yeah.
Kanye West has done
Started the
so
podcast.
much shit. Yep. From the beginning of Don't Believe the Hype till now, Hype and then some.
Should we give an update on that?
What?
Our name.
At the end. Okay. So, Kanye West. So, as we know, Kanye West. Actually, did we even speak about Kanye West breaking up with Adidas?
He hasn't broken up yet. But
Because at the start we said Kanye West broke it. Okay. Anyway, so there's been some issues with Kanye West and Adidas. As we said, there was the complications with Adidas stealing some of Kanye West's designs. Kanye West also speaking up about how Adidas released trainers without his confirmation,
Right.
and now it's got to the point where Adidas is now reviewing their relationship, and at the moment, Kanye West has said a lot of things. Kanye West said he wants to cancel his contract with Adidas. We don't know if that's moving forward.
he wants to cancel it with Gap as well.
Yep, with Gap as well,
Which has been cancelled now.
which has been cancelled.
But they're not selling it in the stores anymore. Cause I still think there's stuff released.
It's probably like the last batches. I don't know. But Kanye West also saying that he wants to open his own Yeezy stores. But there's also the complication of the trainers were created by Adidas. And if you wanted to release them, there's some family feud that they need to resolve. This is where we are. Quick summary.
Way
now,
more than that.
where we're at right now. Yep. Kanye West has been chatting a lot of the shit. Yep.
Yeah.
He's been chatting shit about his dead friends. Kanye West has been chatting a load of shit about his friends that are alive. Yep. So, which one are we gonna tackle first?
Let's start with the Virgin
White Lives Matter t-shirt.
Okay, yeah, let's start
Yes.
from there. That
So,
would be a good place to start from.
Kanye West released a picture. Was it him that released the picture? Or was it someone else?
Well, whatever it was.
Okay,
It was the t-shirts that were
Yes.
that were worn for his runway for Yeezy during
Okay. So a picture released of Kanye West wearing a White Life Matters
White
t-shirt.
Lives.
White Lives Matter. Not just him. He had Lauryn Hill's daughter wearing it.
I don't know why.
Candice Owens.
Lauryn
I
Hill's
think,
daughter was wearing
yeah,
it?
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill, I think it's important to call out Lauryn Hill specifically
What the
because
heck?
this is literally Bob Marley's granddaughter, bro.
What
like,
the heck?
You're a small girl, cousin. You got her wearing this goddamn thing, bruv. This is why Lauryn Hill didn't make a song about her. And only made a song about Zion. It's unacceptable behavior.
Lauryn Hill.
That
Because
child
she
was a trouble.
knew that
Was
girl's
troublesome.
bad vibes. Yeah.
All right. So
God.
there was an interview
Wait,
from
is-
Kanye West.
Lauryn Hill's daughter is not Candice Owens and shit.
No, it's Seller.
So whilst you're looking and doing your own research,
Ross.
Kanye West had an interview. And do you know when they asked him about the White Life Matters t-shirt, do you know what he said? They asked him, why did you do that? And he went like this. Because white life does matter.
Yeah, so he was saying, and to piggyback off that, he was saying that his dad, who was an ex-Black Panther, said that he found the t-shirt funny because finally a black man was stating the obvious. But I was actually watching an interview, which I would really recommend, when P. Diddy went on to Breakfast Club, and he said something which is, I feel very similarly, is that like when you do things like this, no matter what you're trying to say, you're immediately being tone deaf because you know the context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is what I mean, like,
they're trying to act like it's
exactly,
not a real thing.
It's very similar to how I feel about GUAP Gala. Like, let's not take away the context. Like, you know better. Let's not play dumb so that you can get your point across and win on the technicality. Like, let's be fucking for real. Like, let's actually be serious.
Yeah, you understand the environment.
You already know. Like, you already know why you said White Lives Matter, but you know that it's a play off of Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Like, you know that already.
And then when you're going to turn around and say, like, the reason why I'm saying it is because of the fraud behind Black Lives Matter and this and that, yeah.
Again.
But it's like, we're not even going to... This is why at that point, yeah, I mean, a lot of people turn around and say, this is the point where you decided to say, I'm not fucking with Kanye anymore.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the point that I decided to say it.
Yeah.
But the main reason why
this is your breaking point.
This is my breaking point. And the main reason why this is my breaking point is because I can't make an excuse for this guy anymore for
100%.
saying that, you know what, yeah, my mental illness and I'm a creative and this and that has caused me to not be able to express what I'm saying to the point where you guys can understand. Because really and truly, you coming out wearing that t-shirt does not express what you try to say.
Yeah.
You coming out wearing that t-shirt,
It's a statement.
It's a statement. And it goes back to when he was wearing the MAGA hat standing next to Trump. It's another statement.
Yeah.
It wasn't what you were trying to say.
Yeah.
You know what this guy is saying. You know what that hat means.
Yeah.
So you're not going to try and say it and be like, oh yeah, this is the most literal form of me being to show you guys that, look, this is why I am so against what they're doing, because what they're doing is so bad. No, you wore a White Lives Matter t-shirt, which is a statement which a lot of white supremacists use to counteract Black Lives Matter, but not Black Lives Matter movement, black people full stop.
Yeah.
And you decide to go and wear that at your runway show to try and say that, oh yeah, I'm trying to fight for the idea that Black Lives Matter was a scam and it was a fraud.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing up, and then Candice Owens was saying that I bring out this documentary talking about Black Lives Matter and how that was such a scam. Start off with that first, if you want to reveal that, but don't go and don't go out there and say you're doing stuff for black people and you're trying to change lives for black people and try and do this and progress black people. My bro, he for me is the largest form of I'm for myself and no one else.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he doesn't care who he hurts or what he has to say.
He just wants to voice his opinion and that's it.
And what even scared me the most here was that I don't feel like anyone can change this guy, because even when I was seeing his text message back and forth between him and Tremaine Emery, all of his responses, you're not even answering what he's saying. You're just talking shit.
And that's what I was gonna even start on in regards to Tremaine Emery, and a lot of his friends they're leaving one by one.
Cuddy left. Supposedly Virgil didn't like him. Tremaine Emery has left. All of these other, I don't care about the supermodels for one.
I wanted to
P Diddy as well.
P Diddy, but the people, for me personally, what really shocks me is the people that were there when he was trying to make it have turned around and said they're not for you anymore. And he's gonna turn around and say that it's because the industry is trying to rip them apart and try and keep them away. Bro, take a step back and look at what you have done.
I think this is probably one of the most tragic stories, like, of a star in our day and age. Like,
for sure,
I don't think I've seen anything as tragic
out of their own demise. No one else's.
This is actually really hard to watch, because when I think about like the Kanye West that I know, that I grew up on, and I see this, it doesn't even feel real. And because we're so used to like news just happening all the time, there's always something happening, and like, oh, Kanye West says something dumb again. It's just like, whatever. Actually, hold on a second. Like, this is one of the greatest artists of our time. One of the greatest creative geniuses of our time. And like, this is how he's getting out.
That
is not.
You know what,
mad.
You saying that, like, obviously I know there was a point in time when we was talking about Virgil and the impact that Virgil's done, but if we're talking about of our time, Kanye West.
Kanye West. Genuinely one of the greatest producers ever, one of the greatest artists, music geniuses that we have ever witnessed. So seeing this is shocking.
It's scary.
But let's get into the Virgil. Do we have time?
Yeah, we can get into the Virgil.
I mean, we're going to go over anyway.
Yeah. So, well, we scheduled for 2 hours anyway. So
No.
No? All right, Virgil. So, there was a conversation with him and Tremaine Emery,
Yeah, Tremaine Emery.
Tremaine Emery.
You all right? Go on.
Yeah. So, where he was talking about...
I'm finishing the last specific.
Yeah, that's fine. They were talking about Virgil. No. Can we continue now?
Yes, we can.
Yes. So Tremaine Emery went back off obviously everything that Kanye was doing and basically said, I don't like what you're doing. What you're doing is a bit nuts. And he then added a bit more. And that more was interesting.
Yeah.
One was regarding Virgil, how he badmouthed Virgil during his time at Louis Vuitton.
So how that all started is that Kanye went to basically use Virgil as an excuse for something. I can't remember what he said exactly.
No, it was there was a fashion
house.
No, somebody that worked at Vogue. Yeah. She like was commenting on the Yeezy
season 9 collection
show. Yeah, basically saying it wasn't good.
Yeah,
she had some negative feedback.
Yeah,
and Kanye West went off on her, like taking her picture, putting it on his Instagram.
Yeah, I saw the Timberland boots. Dressing. That was a bad outfit, man. Just say.
Listen, it's not nice. It wasn't good.
It sort of way.
It wasn't good. But
don't throw stones at glass house.
It wasn't.
Don't.
Yeah.
Because that was bad.
Yeah, it wasn't good. And yes, absolutely room to do a hold on. But it was bullying. Like after that point, he started posting screenshots of like texts that they had.
That's why you don't come for Kanye, because Kanye will come for you.
You see what he did to the guy from Adidas? He does this.
You saw what he did to Kim Kardashian's ex-boyfriend.
Yes, but what that means is like what? No one can say anything bad.
No. It means
that.
It's
just
once
get
again,
ready.
you know what you're going after.
Yeah.
Do you?
But I think part of the problem is like I'm not even gonna try and put any accountability on her. It's not
no.
that like sure. I know that's not what you guys are saying as well. But what I'm saying is like Kanye is trying to create a culture where it's like my voice is the loudest and the most important.
Yeah.
So if anybody says anything that is
coming for your ass
for him, he's gonna double down. Like he's got a lot of obviously while we're saying it's our breaking point, he's still got a lot of fans that believe in him.
I saw them.
100%
fans for him. Yeah. So when they're saying things or when someone says anything that's critical of what he's doing or anything that he's saying, Kanye's got a bunch of people that will now go and give them a hard time.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare. How can you be like that?
So just touching on the dialogue that they had, Tremaine Emory was basically saying that he was going after Virgil at his time at Louis Vuitton, just basically saying that his collection and everything.
And Kanye did turn around and say, I remember seeing the text that Kanye said that.
Good to hear from you, bitch.
Yeah. That was sensational for one.
It was.
But it wasn't even that. It was, Tremaine was basically saying he didn't even want to support Virgil. You're saying you hate his clothing, you hate everything that he said. And Kanye basically turned around and said, but you didn't even want to wear his clothing either.
That's fair. And we're going to get to that.
Yeah.
He said that he didn't even show any sympathy when Virgil had cancer. He also
Kanye said he didn't know that.
That's So you can do the back and
then
forth.
Tremaine said, "I told you."
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Makes sense.
There was even the statement about Kanye West wasn't even invited to the actual funeral.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
especially with everything that's been going on, I understand that. So there was already friction between him and Virgil at the end of the day. But what I don't like, and which is coming out, is the stuff where you didn't even support your friend who supported you at the very start of your career. Mate, you're just dogging that person. You were slandering everything that he did, and then you're expecting these people to support you.
The thing is, once again, there's only so much you can see in text messages.
100%.
Kanye West was saying a lot of stuff. Tremaine was coming out with one-line sentences. So all I can say is, for me personally, it's just that to me, that Virgil and Kanye stuff for me was nothing too surprising. It wasn't anything that shocked me the most, because that was not my breaking point. That's between them, man, and them man can deal with it themselves.
But one thing I will add is obviously when Virgil,
it's time.
Seems like it's time.
Yeah.
So guys, as you can see, we've just been kicked out of the podcast.
Yes.
It seems like we have to do another part to this.
We're gonna have to do a part 2.
100%.
There's just so much I want to get into. About
so much.
But yeah, we have to wrap it up here, guys.
Sorry, guys.
We have to wrap it up here. We're already going over time.
Yeah.
I knew it. I just knew it was the case. But that just goes to show.
Yes.
Is it like this?
Yeah.
Just, hey, who?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Astro Boy.
All right. Guys, we're gonna have to do a part 2.
It's a shame,
this is
man.
very enjoyable, and like when we said the catch up, we really meant the catch up.
Yeah, 100%.
Appreciate you for riding with us if you got to the end. What we were gonna say, we were gonna give an announcement in regards to our name or what the update is there, but we're gonna have to save that for the part 2.
Yeah.
So we'll catch you on the flip on that one. Cool, is that it?
Yeah, that's it, man.
Okay, cool. You can find us. You know how to do it now. Gram, Twitter, and TikTok is all the same. Yes, we're on TikTok now. Or you can find us at Hype and Then Some. You can follow us or subscribe on YouTube by searching Hype and Then Some.
Yep.
And you can also listen to us on SoundCloud and Spotify. No longer Apple Podcasts. We're not on that anymore. So SoundCloud and Spotify are the only 2 places that you can listen to us only. But with that, we bid you adieu.
Yep.
MET, any other business?
This is episode 113. We are Hype and Then Some for now. And we'll see you in the next episode.